Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pretty as Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for the week of July 29, 2019. So thankfully, we got a new moon on the 31st. Thank God. Like, we just need to switch this stuff up. So new beginnings, new doors opening, just a fresh slate, woosah. On the same day, we have Mercury going direct, thank God. So all the situations with the cameras not working, all the technology problems, the tongue twisters and being tongue tied and traveling snafus, just all of that. Everything left brain really that has been blocked will be moving forward now, thankfully. And then we have what else is going on? Right, the sun is still in Leo. Oh yeah, and then we're stepping into August, which is a 2 universal month. So 2 is all about balance. It's the number of Libra, being fair, being intuitive, being having a heavy focus on partnerships, right? But not focusing too much on those, not losing ourselves. What are the major themes for water signs for the upcoming week of July 29, 2019, please? Hello, wind. Please be nice. Interesting. Card came up for fire signs too. Okay, so angel number 419. Look that up, water signs. See if that resonates with you. So the first card you got is feathers. The first card you got is the commence card. It's an honors card, so that's always carries a little more weight, and it kind of lights up the following 2 cards as well. Commence is, I love this as the first card because again we have this new moon on the 31st. Get ready for some changes. Get ready for some changes. So last week's theme was for you to be patient with your environment, right? And that could have meant with the people around you, with your literal environment, job environment, right? Give it time. I feel like there's still some of that residual energy. The new beginnings are coming, but in your patience, make sure that you're doing the work, right? So he hasn't shot his arrow yet, but he is getting his focus. Make sure he focuses. He's making sure he's focusing on the target. He has everything that he needs. He is on the right footing. He's kind of moving things in order. It's like moving chairs before a party, right? Setting up. That's how I feel like this week's energy is for y'all. Getting ready for something. Then you have the 4 bamboo carp. Interesting. This is like the number of balance. It's about being assertive, building strong foundations. But the carp itself is also about healing. Something has happened, right? He's tired. He's exhausted, honestly. He's worked his whole life. He's grinded. He has moved forward. He's persevered. And now he's just taking a break. So he's built his foundations. He's done all the work, but now he is just allowing things to come to him to build stability. 1 wand entering. New beginnings. Again, we love that. New moon. Walking through new doors opening, new opportunities opening, new people, new situations, new ways of thinking, new ways of living, new ways of being. For some of you, this is new ways of eating. Like, this is a whole new lifestyle. Also, barriers being lifted. The number 1 is also about being assertive. It's about manifesting things, getting things done, being unique, right? But this all comes after you have kind of woo-side, right? You got your new beginnings, you did all the work, you're getting everything in order, then get your mind right, and then walk through the door. Yep, it's like an ABC type situation. Prepare, breathe, right, and then walk through. It's like when you perform, right? You got to do it. You do the work, and then right before you go on stage, you just take a deep breath. There go my feathers. Take a deep breath, and then, hey, it's go time. Okay, so 2 wand sword. Making sacrifices. So it could be sacrifices in a relationship because it's the number 2. Giving things up. Getting rid of things that no longer serve you. Yep, so that you can start your new beginnings. We'll go more in depth. South, success, happiness, achievement, abundance. So these are good new beginnings for you. You'll like this new moon, water signs. 2 bamboo duck. This came up in the fire signs or even partnerships. So successful new partnerships. But these new beginnings, you have to make a sacrifice in order for these happy new beginnings in this partnership to come about, right? Something has to be made, something has to be let go of, right? And that's what I said, making sure you have everything you need, but nothing more than what you need. No baggage. So that could be just getting rid of baggage. It's not necessarily a person yet. Oh, there it go. Oh, well, fire signs had the same thing. You got the sword and the knight, so something does have to be severed. Look, I was trying. I can't lie on the cards though. One bamboo peacock. So old man, older woman. Some of you, this could represent a mature relationship because it's next to the peach, so that adds an element of love, new beginnings for that. Maybe finding somebody who's more on your level. Maybe somebody who's literally older than you, right? Or maybe a person who has more life experiences than you. Maybe they're not older, but it's like an old soul. Her being mature, him being mature. See, the thing about both of these cards, though, is that they're both bamboo. We're already talking about relationships, being assertive, things like that. They can be beautiful. She has money. He doesn't necessarily have it. He's just done the work and he's waiting for the money to come, right? She's already established herself. The thing about both of these cards, though, is that both of them he is representing relief after struggle, and she is representing kind of success, and then struggle might still come later. So that's important to point out. Not to rain on your parade, but it's interesting that she came out to clarify the card. So there still could be some problems, even with your new beginnings. Not major, y'all. It's how it goes. It's like you get a new job or something, and then you love it, everything is perfect, but then you can't find a place to park, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like little stuff like that. Like, just be on the lookout. Then once you find a place to park, like, other little things come up, but it's still a good situation overall. 6 circles, peach, romance. 6 is about home situation, domesticity, abundance. I told you, right under the south card. Look at this, all the sunshine and all the success and what is yielded. So you are bearing fruit. You should be seeing the fruits of your labor, water signs. That shouldn't be an issue for you. This is about home situation. So how are you taking care of home? How are you taking care of finances in your home? How you are taking care of just even decorations, things like that. Anything that pertains to beauty or achievement, success, all of that on the home front. And then you have the 8 wine knot. So the 8 wine knot is about, of course, it can represent anxiety, particularly in partnerships, new beginnings, right? Again, you starting something new and you wanted it, but now it's kind of like there's a fresh set of anxieties. That's fine. That's normal. But with the sword card, it also represents unequivocally, this little win. It represents severing something. So something has to be let go of. That could be literal. It could be a person. It could be a situation, but it could also be a way of thinking, right? Mind frame. Baggage, I already said that. Now, it's clarifying the entering card. Tortoise, I haven't seen that card in a while. Energies are similar across the board because a lot of these cards are coming up and that came up in the fire signs reading too, and that rarely happens. Okay, 5 bamboo lotus. So new beginnings, spiritual new beginnings. So again, focusing on partnerships and things that are in a spiritual alignment with your growth, with your evolution. So she's walking through this new door. Barriers are being lifted. She has these new beginnings, this radical change, right? Angel number 5. But that requires her to be vulnerable. That requires her to have faith, have trust in divine timing and divine assistance, divine guidance. Because she's already gotten it out the mud. That's where the lotus grows out of. It grows out of mud, right? And this baby is teetering precariously on a leaf, right? How sturdy is a leaf? Well, to us it looks dangerous, but she has her faith in the divinity. So things aren't as hopeless as they may seem, right? She's focused upward. 7 bamboo tortoise, about being patient with even the divine, spirituality, with the spiritual growth, with your spiritual awakening and spiritual progress. Making sure that you're acquiring wisdom as a result of everything that you have traversed. You have all of the obstacles that you've crossed. Now it's interesting that you have the commence and you have the tortoise, because they both have obstacles, right? They both have stepping stones, as some people would say. Obstacles, boulders, things in the way, but both of them are underfoot. So just make sure that you're not tripping up over things that you already knew were there, right? They are there just to test you. Last card of the spread, I love this. Center. So you got 33 with your master number. It's all about divine guidance anyway. Spirituality, being unique, being in tune with your intuition, your ancestors, ascended masters. But this also represents romance and success and everything being on the money. So the fact that the commence is the first card and the last card is a center is beautiful. Because look, I was a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie, when I pulled that because I'm like, it could could go a lot of ways because it's you only starting something. But this confirmed what I believe. It's the arrow landed exactly where it needed to. So in doing the work, in all the stress that you've endured, right, for these new beginnings that are coming and walking through these new doors, everything is in alignment. The partnerships, the success, romance, if it's there, the severing that you have to do, all of that is in alignment. You are on the right path. You're going the right way. And if this is a love situation, it's definitely, everything is in alignment once you let go of the things that you have to let go of. Wow, beautiful. Okay, let's do the individual readings. Okay, so we will start with Scorpio. So how does a general reading relate, okay, to my Scorpios? A guardian. Interesting. Okay, Scorpios, angel number 41. Look it up, see if it resonates with you. The farmer is about working hard, abundance, attention to detail, because you cannot grow things without being attentive to the partnership, the balance, the equilibrium, right? So everything is about relationships and partnerships when August comes. But here's the thing, there's a partnership between the farmer and the land. That's what a lot of people don't realize. It's not just the farmer cultivating the land. They have to be in tune. And what did I say? Everything should be spiritually aligned, all of your partnerships. They have to be in alignment. Because look, if the farmer continues to plow the land or till the land and it's not the right season, right? It's not the right time for the land to be plowed or tilled, the land is not going to produce. It's not going to give it what the farmer wants. Likewise, if the land is not properly cared for, right? So if he doesn't harvest his stuff, he just says, well, no, I'm just gonna keep letting it grow, and then I'm gonna get it all at the same time. Then those crops will spoil. So it has to be an understanding. So I feel like that is your message, Scorpio. Make sure that partnerships are balanced. Make sure that there is an equilibrium. There is a mutual respect, a mutual understanding. This also represents hard work. So for your new beginnings, do not be surprised that in order for you to reap your abundance in any situation, that it's going to take a little more work, a little more effort, right? A little more effort. But that's balanced effort. That's just not you making it work. That's, again, it's effort from the land and it's effort from the farmer. All right, Cancer. Okay, you got South card. So angel number 29, Cancer. Look it up, see if it resonates with you. Success. So as a result of your having kind of been in tune with the balanced nature of this partnership, the kind of being in tune with these new beginnings, doing the work, walking through the new doors, severing things that are not serving you, there's success on the other side. There's success and more abundance. But the thing is, your advice is that, Cancer, you have to make sure that you are ready for this. Right? That you're ready. Because if you're not mentally prepared for these new beginnings that are coming for you, whether you want them or not, like it's a good thing, then they could wither away. So just be careful with that. It's a good card, but get your mind right so that you're spiritually ready. All right, Pisces. 5 circles, dragon. Angel number 14, Pisces. Look it up, see if it resonates. Oops. Okay, so radical change, Pisces, in how you make money. So your partnership could have been with a boss, an older male figure, and or female, right? The whole dynamic, because we have both mature cards. But luck. So maybe you'll get a promotion, or maybe the boss or authority figure that you were dealing with will just leave, or maybe she'll get a promotion or something like that. Expect drastic new beginnings, but again, make sure that you are not blocking them, because we're at a time now where with the sun and the moon in Leo, like, you kind of gotta you gotta go out there and gotta make it happen, Pisces. You gotta be aggressive. Leo and moon in Leo and the sun in Leo means get out there, get it done, make it happen. So make sure that you are taking advantage of all the changes that are being presented to you in terms of how you make money. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Peace out.